Hi everyone, welcome to Kole Sukailu, Real Aikaiwa Shadowing. Let's get started with today's shadowing lesson. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Hyomo, Ishoni, step up, Shimasho. Practice daily to master vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and rhythm. Repeat. Try again and again. Zehi. Shanaru no Toroku wo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
So scrolling through your SNS feed, ever wonder if those with a million friends are actually happier than those with a close-knit circle? Is it quantity over quality, or does having a smaller, more meaningful network win the happiness game?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? On the surface, it seems like more connections equal more happiness. But when you dig a little deeper, it gets way more nuanced.
How so? I mean, wouldn't a larger network mean more support, more opportunities, more social validation?
In theory, yes. But think about the reality of maintaining all those connections. It's exhausting. Studies have shown that managing a huge number of online relationships can actually lead to increased stress and feelings of loneliness.
Loneliness? That's the opposite of what you'd expect.
Exactly. It's like you're surrounded by people but not really connected to anyone. It's the difference between knowing a lot of people and having people who truly know you.
So what's the magic number then? Is there a sweet spot for SNS connections where you get the benefits without the overwhelm?
Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, but some research suggests that we're only really capable of maintaining around 150 meaningful relationships that's supposedly tied to the size of our brain and then how we evolve socially.
Whoa, that's Gunbar's number, right? I've heard about that.
Spot on. And within that 150, the truly close friendships, the ones where you can be vulnerable and share your deepest thoughts, are even fewer. Maybe 5, 10 people, max.
So it's about prioritizing those deeper connections over accumulating a massive friend list.
Precisely. Think about it. Who are the people you actually turn to when you're going through a tough time? Who are the ones you can be your authentic self around without fear of judgment? Those are the relationships that truly matter for your well-being.
Makes sense. I guess it's easy to get caught up in the numbers game on social media, but at the end of the day, it's those real-life connections that makes the difference.
Yeah, it's about quality over quantity. A handful of genuine, supportive friends can do wonders for your happiness levels.
But what if you're naturally introverted? Is it still possible to cultivate those deeper connections, or are some people just wired to be more solitary?
Introversion definitely plays a role. Introverts tend to recharge by spending time alone, while extroverts thrive on social interaction. But that doesn't mean introverts can't have meaningful relationships. It just means they might need to be more intentional about how they cultivate them.
How so? Any tips for introverts looking to build stronger connections?
Absolutely. Start by focusing on one-on-one interactions rather than large group settings. Find activities you genuinely enjoy and connect with others who share those interests. And most importantly, be authentic and vulnerable.
Vulnerability is key, isn't it? It's scary to put yourself out there, but that's how you build trust and intimacy.
Totally. And remember, it's okay to say no to social invitations if you need to recharge. Prioritizing your own well-being is essential.
So what about people who actively enjoy having a large social circle? Are they doomed to superficial relationships?
Not at all. Some people genuinely thrive on variety and enjoy interacting with a wide range of individuals. It's all about finding what works for you.
So is it more about being self-aware?
Exactly. Understanding your own social needs and preferences is crucial. If you're happy with a large, diverse network, that's great. But if you're craving deeper connections, it might be time to reevaluate your priorities.
What about the impact of SNS on existing friendships? Can it strengthen bonds, or does it tend to create distance?
That's a great question. On one hand, SNS can make it easier to stay connected with friends who live far away. You can share updates, send messages, and even video chat.
But
it can also lead to a sense of detachment. Instead of having real conversations, you're just passively consuming each other's online personas. Or worse, comparing yourself to their curated highlight reels.
the comparison trap. I know that one well.
Yeah, it's easy to feel inadequate when you're constantly bombarded with images of other people's seemingly perfect lives. That's why it's important to be mindful of how you're using social media and to prioritize real-life interactions.
So what's the bottom line? Are SNS making us happier or more miserable when it comes to friendships?
I think it's a mixed bag. SNS offer incredible opportunities for connection, but they also come with potential pitfalls. It's up to each of us to use them wisely and to cultivate relationships that truly nourish our well-being.
Definitely something to think about the next time I'm mindlessly scrolling through my feed.
For sure. And maybe take that online connection offline. A quick coffee or a real conversation can go a long way.
Okay, so stepping away from our own digital lives, is it better to be friends with people that generally have a sunny disposition? Or is there value in sticking by friends even if they always seem to be going through some sort of crisis?
This is where things get tricky. Empathy and support are crucial in any friendship, but there's a difference between being a supportive friend and becoming an emotional dumping ground.
Right, you don't want to be someone's therapist.
Exactly. If you find yourself constantly drained or overwhelmed by someone's negativity, it's okay to set boundaries and prioritize your own mental health.
How do you even begin to have that conversation without sounding like a terrible person?
It's tough, but honesty and compassion are key. You could say something like, I care about you a lot, but I'm finding it hard to be as supportive as I'd like to be right now. I need to take care of myself too.
That sounds fair. So to wrap things up, it sounds like whether you have 500 or 50 friends online, it really boils down to nurturing the relationships that lift you up and that you cherish.
Precisely, and making sure you're getting as much as you give to keep it all balanced. That's the true key to happiness, online or off.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Kyo mo sukoshi zutsu step up. Dekimashita ne. Hontoni. Sugoi desu. Please let me know your thoughts or requests in the comments. And Zeihi chaneru no toroku wo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Ashita mo, ishoni, gambarimashou ne. See you next time. Bye-bye.